Welcome back to the Countdown with Dean Kirk. Going to do something a little different this time. Going to have to skip over the song at number 14 because I recently discovered that the lyrical content of the record was was a bit too rough in some places, so I'm going to have to skip the song at number 14. I want to talk to you though about a top 40 extra, or it will be a top 40 extra, probably in the top 10 of my fantasy playlist in the summer. It's a perfect summertime record. Hair metal record, Wigwam. Do you want to taste it? The guy, the lead singer, Glam, he sounds just like Joe Elliott at times. Joe Elliott of Def Leppard. This record is a petri dish of all the hair metal congealing in this petri dish. Def Leppard, Cinderella, Warrant, when Warrant was doing the Down Boys, and Cherry Pie. Remember Cherry Pie back in 1990 and Uncle Tom's Cabin in 91? Boy, this is a festival of the 80s right here. This record, I could not believe it when I first came across this record. It was on Spotify's Viral 50. I listened to the record and I thought, I can't believe it. A perfect hair metal record in 2022? Man, am I losing it? I feel like I've gone down the time tunnel, back to 1987, 1988, 1989? Ooh, or maybe even in 1985 when I believe it was Y&T that did Summertime Girls or something like that, got that hair metal vibe. And I probably already mentioned this, that the lead singer sounds like Joe Elliott of Def Leppard at times. Joe Elliott, when he was doing Bringing On the Heartache back in 1981, re-released in 1984. Armageddon It by Def Leppard and Rocket by Def Leppard. Got the, boy, I tell you what, it's a monsoonal downpour. It's like those hair metal records, a monsoonal downpour of power chords. This record, do you want to taste it? Sonic Cataclysm, Swath and Glitter. It's got that glitter imagery and everything that you think of those hair metal bands like Motley Crue and Poison from back in the day. Yes, I Want Action by Poison back in 1987. Boy, yes, this is a festival of memories right here. This record, Wigwam, they formed back in 2001. They were in previous bands. Some of the bands they were in before they formed Wigwam, Dream Police, that was the name of the Cheap Trick record back in 1979. Remember, used to jam out to that record on listening to WLS in Chicago. I believe it was 89, WLS in Chicago back in 1989. Other bands they were in was Shaboom and Alien. Arch. They were influenced by Kiss and Sweet. Oh God, I know I'm getting off the subject, but I couldn't help but think about that song by Kiss called Rocket Ride back in 1978, one of the best. But they became very popular live band, and they got a huge break. Well, first off, they released their first CD in 2004, and boy, talk about earning your heavy metal credentials right there, adding a little bit of mystery to the band. Their debut album in 2004 called 667, The Neighbor of the Beast. 2005, they got a massive break. They entered a song called In My Dreams to the Eurovision Song Contest. The song came in at number 9. Eurovision Song Contest. And they got a massive infusion. No, a rocket boost. A massive rocket boost of confidence. The song went to number 1 in Norway as a result for 3 weeks. And they put out, their third album was called Non-Stop Rock and Roll in 2010. That was their third album. By 2013, though, the band, they just got tired. The touring, they were on tour when they split up. The physical wear and tear of touring and being together, and they broke up, and it looks like it was the end for Wigwam. But they got back together in 2019. The lead singer, Glam, he heard the clarion call of mascara, of spandex, and all the power chords that emanated from them. Loud and clear. I'm back to doing metal. metal detector on at full blast tonight. That's right, on this Monday night, Tuesday morning. Now, you're not going to believe what else happened. They got another break. Well, first, their booking agency, they weren't doing that well. Their booking agency in Scandinavia, they dropped them. Their booking agency was called United Stage, and they dropped them. They dropped Wigwam from their roster right after they got another massive break. Their song, "Do You Want to Taste It," is from their third album. From their third album, Nonstop Rock and Roll, the song that came out in 2010. Their song was added as a soundtrack to an HBO Max TV series called Peacemaker, which is based on a DC comic series, and the song was being used on the soundtrack of that TV show, and that was another break. And now they're doing pretty well. They got a new booking agent in Spain who's very important, and they're hoping to be playing some gigs here in the States pretty soon. I just cannot believe this band. I just cannot. This is hair metal. This is hair metal heaven. If you like hair metal, you got to give a listen to this record. Do you want to taste it? And at times in this record, before they get into the chorus, listen to that splurge. Listen to that spurt of those Queen guitars, those Queen-like guitars, going back to the 70s. Really a fantastic record. The song was written in just a few minutes. It's written by the lead singer Glam. That's not his real name, but I can't pronounce his real name. And the guitar player, they wrote this song. It's a song about making it into the business, making it into the music business, making it big. But how making it big, you can lose your soul in the process. And the backlash from fame comes into play. It's a classic hair metal record. And it is a top 40 extra on my fantasy playlist. Go ahead and dub it a top 40 extra on my fantasy playlist. February the 13th, 2022. It is Wigwam with "Do You Want to Taste It?"